All right. Ooh, I'm so excited. We have 14 people on tonight.
Whoop-de-whoop. It's because we have 14 people that are serious about March Madness. That's why.
Furious. This is, I did not want to take another moment. I know that our team call is normally on Thursdays, but it is the first day of the month, and I wanted to get us started today. I didn't want to waste another minute. I didn't want us to get rocking 2 weeks from now, 2 days from now, the last week of the month. It is so important to get started the first day of the month and start every single day as if it's the last day of the month. So I'm going to start by talking about how I signed 9 distributors last month and what we're going to do to help everyone on our team try to do the same thing, try to reach out and get their customers and get their distributors and follow these steps to success. We talked last week about what I was doing on Facebook, and that is really what I've been doing. I've been following up, keeping in contact with the people that I'm talking to, making my posts, following up with the people that like and comment on my posts, sending simple messages as much as, hey, thanks for the love on my post. Are you interested? It's that simple. And whether or not they come back and say, yes, I am, or no, I'm not, thanks anyways, or okay, what about it are you interested in? And let's get that sale closed. And we can go from there. So
since June 16th, when Mr. Trump declared.
Sorry, checking down my notes. Here we are. Okay.
A leader who speaks plainly to the American people.
Okay. The biggest thing that I wanted to talk about when you're closing, when you're talking to people about.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is not.
Nothing. I just love watching everybody's faces.
I'm going to like mute you. You're muted. Seriously. The biggest thing that I like talking about when okay, for instance, one of the people that I had a great conversation with, she was a little apprehensive because she hadn't tried our product yet. Well, what I love about this is that she can share your story. She can share my story. She can share anybody else's story within this. It doesn't take her waiting to create her own story to start her business and to become a success. And that's all that took for her to hear that, to know that she could still get started with this. So she did, and she took that leap. And you can still let people know that instead of saying, okay, let's use the product or let's get the wrap on you, let them know that. And it's up to us to educate people. People do not know anything about this business or this product or what it can do. So it is up to us to educate them and to fill them in. And they're looking to us for that information. So that is what we're here for. Very important for us to be able to be there for that to them. Does that make sense? Right? Shasta, you look so confused.
So I just want to say.
Do you have an input on that?
There's a lot of background noise, and it's really hard. I was trying to figure out whose phone isn't muted yet, and I think it's Amy's, and so I was trying to.
I don't know how to do that.
Hold on 1
second. How do you do that?
I'll do it for you, Amy.
Okay. I can hear the TV, and it's like echoing, and I don't know what's going on.
Got it. Done.
Okay, I think it's super important that people understand that it doesn't matter if they haven't lost 100 pounds of the wraps, or they haven't lost a bunch of inches, or they haven't noticed their skin or their stretch marks, or they haven't tried the wrap, or they haven't tried 4 wraps, but they don't know how the green works, and they don't know what the Confianza is, and they didn't even know we had a Vital Pack, and they don't know about the Relief, and they have to learn. You don't. You just simply have to ask somebody to try the wrap. Have you tried the crazy wrap? Will you try my wrap? Will you put a wrap on for me? $25. Come to a party. Come to a wrap party. Or let me come to your house and do a one-on-one. I think it's so important that people don't get stuck up on not knowing the entire compensation plan or not knowing every product and every ingredient. What I love to say to people, and I've used this in every single line of business that I've ever done, is somebody calls me or they have a question, and we're so lucky now, you guys, with Facebook and messaging that everybody's not on the phone. But I'll tell people, I'm running into a meeting right now. I'll get back with you in a second. So if you're texting somebody and they're asking you a million questions and you know the answers and you're good, if you don't know the answers, get on the phone with your sponsor and say, okay, I'm texting this person and I don't know what to say. But you just tell them, hey, I've got to run into a meeting, or I'm running into the grocery store, or I'm running into the doctor's. Whatever you got to say to tell that, give yourself a break so you can stop and get the right information and you know how to close somebody. Because you might have somebody on the phone and they want it, but you don't think that they want it because you never even asked for the sale. So if you just wait a second and you just say, hold on, I'm going into the store, you get your sponsor on the phone and you're like, okay, I have this person, and you screenshot it to them, and then they tell you what you need to say next, because they're very calculated about the questions people ask and what our responses should be to get the sale. Whether it's a distributor or a loyal customer, it's very calculated. And you'll learn that in your training, and the more you do it. So in the first, don't get yourself so caught up in not knowing, because that's what you have a sponsor for.
Right. So that's exactly what I've been doing the last, I want to say couple weeks or whatever, since I've been signing. That's what I'm doing with my new girls. As they're coming in, I'm helping them with brand new posts, what to put out there. We don't want to wait. There's no wait. There's no, maybe post on Facebook, a week from now or 2 weeks from now. We're going to post immediately an introduction. This is what I just started. I'm so excited about my new business right away. And who would be interested in trying one of my new products? Because we want to see those 4 loyal customers right away. We're going to call that the fast 4. We want to get those 4 loyal customers before our kit even comes. You do not need your business builder kit to start your business. There is nothing in that kit that is like magical, that is going to help you be a success. You can start your business before your kit comes.
There's no secret sauce.
No secret sauce. The secret sauce is success. The secret sauce is you talking to people, you getting out there, you sending messages, you making your posts. That's the secret sauce. So if you're not doing that, no matter whether you have your kit or you have 100 wraps or all this product, your business is not going to go anywhere if you are not talking to people. It's not going to make a difference. So I found that a million times that people are like, oh, I'm waiting on my kit. Oh, I'm waiting on wraps. Oh, I'm waiting on business cards. Oh, I'm waiting on my t-shirt. You can wait on that all day long. But if you are not talking to people, it's not going to make a difference. So the first thing you want to do is get your posts out there and start sending your messages. Okay, I just got a banner saying my connection was unstable, so I didn't know if I froze up. Okay, so
it was really hard to hear what you were saying.
Okay, but I think I got the point across. I don't need to hammer any more of that. You guys don't need your business builder kits to get your business launched, and I think that's very important for you to portray that to your new distributors when you are enrolling, that we want to get those 4 loyal customers right away. It's very important. So, and that brings us to the steps to success and why it's very important to have printed out your form every month. So every new distributor should have, not new distributor, every distributor should have one of these printed every single month, whether you print a new one or you take it and you can stick it in one of the little slip sheets and so you can write on it with
sheet protectors.
Thank you, whatever. Right. And write on it with
a dry erase marker.
Dry erase marker. Or you could laminate it, so then you could still write on it with a dry erase marker. Or you can print one every month if you have all the kind of ink in the world. I also do that with my charts. So it's very important that you have your charts every month. And that's what Shasta's gonna go over, having your charts. So whether you're a brand new distributor, you just came in yesterday, the day before, it doesn't matter. You should always have that next rake's chart. So if you're starting with Ruby, if you're already a Ruby and your next rank is Emerald, you should always have that chart with you. So, and Shasta is like a little genius with the compensation plan and stuff. So I'm going to let her go over charting a little bit with you.
I try to make it super simple. We have things in our compensation plan, ways to unlock our compensation plan. So the company gives you a fast start bonus when you enroll a distributor, and they get 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days. Now, we're trying to teach them to get 4. And there's something called Fast Start Qualified. So when you do your 2 loyal customers and you run your auto ships, that then makes you Fast Start Qualified. So now when you start enrolling distributors, you can get that Fast Start bonus. There's a lot of things that behind the scenes that are important to do when you do your steps to success, and how I ensure, and a lot of this is a self-driven business. So some people are like, I don't know what to do. I'm sitting at home. What's my next step? So I send all my girls a Ruby chart every month. And this is a new year, so I just started doing it again. And the lighting is really bad. But I write on here March Madness goals. And I tell them, I write down, I want them to get 3 distributors, and I put a 1, 2, 3 here. And then at the bottom, I write, I want them to get their 4 loyal customers, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I give them a volume goal over here on the side, because I want them to push for that volume goal. I want them to push themselves to get their 3 distributors. I want them to push to get their 4 loyal customers. I'm doing the same thing. Every month I'm trying to do 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers at a minimum. But besides that, I always set a volume goal for me. Why do I set a volume goal? I set a volume goal because that's how I get paid. I don't get paid on 4 loyal customers. I get paid on BV. So I want my BV, my bonus volume, to be a certain amount so I can count at least on that 15%. So I tell everybody to do a volume goal, and then they know, like this girl right here, I gave her a $1,500 volume goal. So that's 150, well, 15%, but 10% of that, because some's not on your top layer, is $150. So how do you get your products for free? You figure out your volume and what it should be. And then we also do this. So what their goal is to fill in these boxes with names. So you're carrying around your Ruby chart. She's got her Ruby chart. I've got her Ruby chart. She's like, I just signed up a distributor. What box do I put them in? Well, if she can't figure out what box to put them in, she's going to call me and say, I have so-and-so on the phone. Sally just called me and she's signing up. Where do I put Sally? What box? And then I walk her through how to get Sally in that box. And the most important thing is we teach them to do the fast 4, like Nina was saying. Get your 4 loyal customers, and we challenge everybody to do this in 72 hours. If they do that fast 4 in 72 hours, we want them to fill up 400 BV in their box. So you guys will see on your Ruby charts. I don't know. Can you see that?
Yes.
Can you guys see that? Okay. So you see.
Good.
Was it too like blurry? Okay.
No, it was good. but then go ahead. You're fine.
Okay, so each box has a name and 400 volume in it. So when people get their fast 4, depending on what the person signs up with, is going to depend on their volume. So then I also will write, like Nina does, a little sheet protector, and she likes to erase it. I like mine sloppy. I like to work sloppy, so I write in pen all over my chart, and I cross it out, and I scribble, and I do the math. And some people are more OCD, but I like scribbles because it makes me feel like I'm working harder. I like to keep track. So when we're going to go to promote, I can tell people, okay, your executive leg is short 200 volume. So let's go get 3 loyal customers or sign 2 people up on the system or 3 people or whatever you need. I can tell you what you need to do to promote. So it's so important that you have your Ruby chart and that your sponsor has your Ruby chart, and you guys are in direct correlation the whole time while you're trying to promote. And right now, that $1,000 cash sounds really stinking good. So we want to help you get it just as much as you guys want it. So that's what we're here for. And if Nina's not available and anybody wants to post any questions in the group, they can do that. They can text me, text her. We're one team.
So I'm going to go, and like she said, like she's super sloppy or whatever. I'm super nitpicky about my charts, and like mine will all be in pencil. Like I never write in pen on mine because I might want to erase. So I'm like really nitpicky. And then volume changes every month. So then if you're, okay, say, okay, I have Amy on here. So say Amy has 300 in volume and she only needs 100 to get to her 400 legs. So I'm going to have 300 here. Say it's 332 or something to be specific. I'll write that on one side and then I'll put the volume she needs on the other side. So every time that changes, I'll change it each time so I know how much she needs. And then once she hits 400, I'm going to highlight this box so I know that I don't have to come back to that box anymore. And that's what I love about that. Like once that box is highlighted, I know it's done. So if I have these all highlighted, then I know this Ruby chart's full and Miss Penny just got her $1,000 bonus and we're good. So if we're doing this in our 72 hours and we're going our fast 4 in 72 hours, each person shooting after our 4 loyal customers, then we can do Ruby in a week. Like that is so possible. I've done Ruby in a week before. I've done it before. It is not hard. It's just work. It's doing the same thing over and over and over again and talking to more people than you talked to yesterday. Just do the same thing and keep doing it. Don't get complacent. Don't put things off. Don't say, I'll do it tomorrow. Do it now.
Did you guys see that post? I said there's no someday. There's 7 days a week, but there's no someday. So
7 days a week, there's no someday. So just like last night, I stayed up until our end time. The end of the month was till 1 a.m. for me because I'm on Eastern, 12 a.m. Central. So I stayed up till that last minute, getting every order, every message, every follow-up that I could until the end of our time. And I do that. I've always done that at the end of the month just to make sure. But we really want, our biggest goal really is to help you guys get those $1,000 bonuses. If you are up for a $1,000 bonus, we are here to help you earn it. Period.
Georgiana.
Who has questions for us? It's your turn.
Everybody's muted, so you guys kind of have to like raise your hand. And
Now we have 8 minutes left of the call, so it's up to you guys. Now you can unmute your calls and ask your questions.
Also, if you're new, I would suggest you do your eSuite training in your first 24 hours. That gives you, like, throughout the day when you're in the car, you can play those videos. It's going to give you a brief overview of the company, what the products are, what to do, how to enroll. And we get notified as your sponsor when you do your eSuite training. So when we tell you to do it and you don't do it, we know you don't do it. Any questions?
From what I read, I missed my bonus thing by 1 day. I would have signed up February 1st, not January 31st, right? So what's this extension thing everybody's posting? 9 hours ago, Crystal posted something about our bonuses are extended, and everybody's like, yeah. I'm like, what? What's going on? I didn't read anything.
The extension is that if anybody comes in now, if anybody comes in from today and on, they can still earn the $1,000 Ruby bonus. They have 60 days to earn it. And if anybody earns the new rank, so if you were to go Emerald or up in the month of February, then you will earn the $2,000 bonus and up Diamond. So if you went Emerald this month or beyond, then you would earn the bonus.
That's why I told you we got to get you to Diamond.
Right.
For March, you're talking about.
Oh, March. Yes, it's not February anymore.
So if anybody enrolls, so like all of our new people that we're signing up, we're letting them know that they have the opportunity to get the $1,000 bonus if they go Ruby in their first 60 days. So that's like a bait that we can dangle in front of them, and we can get them to hurry up and sign up, do their fast 4, get their 4 loyal customers in their first 72 hours or as soon as they can. And then we're going to fill those boxes in with as much volume as fast as we can. And then we're going to try to get you to Diamond or Ruby.
Just like I said, Ruby can be done in a week. You could do Emerald in 2 weeks. Or you could do.
If Sierra and Brianna both went Ruby.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Put 2 distributors in, Georgiana.
I'm only getting half of what you're saying, Nina. Sorry.
No, we all are.
I'm so sorry. If you just put 2 distributors in and got them both to Ruby, that's your Emerald. Yes.
And people just have to want it, like when you're signing them up, just really talk about their why and say, and just, wouldn't this bonus be amazing? And just say, this is what we need. Your sister, your best friend, your mom, your cousin, your sister-in-law, your aunt, anybody that would be interested in getting the $1,000 bonus, let's just go for it together. So when you initially sign them up, we want to talk about that. Any other questions? You guys ready to go kick some booty in March?
Yeah, surely she's going to fall asleep. Kimberly.
Kim, you going to sleep on us?
Y'all, I'm on Flexeril right now. I am barely hanging on.
So we're going to touch back on Thursday, you guys. We'll do our normal team call, and probably we're going to, I'm not sure exactly. I don't have my notes in front of me for what we're going to talk about on Thursday, but it'll probably be closing people and scripts on what to say. So if you have people on the fence, we'll go through the script that we follow with Jade Hooper and get you guys going on that. Because we have so many new people, we're kind of starting over. It's the beginning of the year. And so we really want everybody trained the same way, on the same page, because this is duplicatable. This business is duplicatable. The information is duplicatable. So when you teach somebody how to do it, then they can do it, and you can teach them, and so on and so forth. So we're all on the same page. We're all doing the same thing, saying the same thing.
Until then, if you guys are messaging people and you need help responding, send us screenshots so we can help you answer those questions or help you close. I've been doing that with my new girls all week. Every time they get questions or they get stumped, they just send me the screenshots, and I'm like, here, send this.
I did that with a girl we tried to meet every Monday.
Yeah.
Nina, you're cutting out. Nobody can hear you.
I don't know why. It says my internet's good.
So that's what we try to do, you guys. We try to, I try to get in front of people with their phone, and I take their phone right out of their hand, and I start messaging people. And I got her 4 loyal customers in an hour sitting in Panera. And she came into Panera, and she's like, I don't know anybody, and nobody's responding. I took her phone. I messaged 20 people. She had 20 people that were ready to sign up, and they text her their credit card information. So we do know what to say to get those loyals closed. So if you're having a hard time getting your 4 loyal customers, get with me, get with Nina, get with your direct upline, and we will get those customers closed for you. We want you to be a 400 leg, 400, 400, 400.
How about if we do that? How about if we just come up with some scripts then? You know, because I need more.
We
scripts.
have the scripts already. We'll go over those on Thursday then.
Okay.
Yes, we have the scripts ready to go.
Okay. Yeah, we can text them out to everybody.
And
Yeah, well, probably there's a document.
You guys, I want you to earn these months.
The 400 club bracelets.
Please, I have them and I want to send these to you.
We'll do a document, Georgiana, and we'll put a script document in the group, in the Facebook group.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then we'll talk about how to close people, like what you say, and then
We've got to end it. We've got to end it. We're done. Love you guys. Okay. We'll see you Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.
Rock this week.
How do you do this? Get me off of this damn screen.